So I want to talk about the box truck help. Some of the helpers that can get you rolling in the right direction if you're brand new. We dispatch for veteran box truck drivers and brand new drivers. And it's sometimes when it comes down to the brand new drivers, they're missing some things that can help them out. So here's some things that can help you. You can use Gas Buddy. Now, Gas Buddy is going to help you find regular stops, like regular gas stations, instead of going to the pallets or the love stops. You can fit into these regular places and go ahead and get cheaper gas. So if you go to Gas Buddy and you look on there, you will see, if you put in the area what's coming up, you might see 526 one location and then 576 somewhere else. Right? Same area, but you can get into that area. Another thing you can use is Mudflap. Now, Mudflap, you're going to have to sign up with and attach your credit card, but you can see different stations they have that you can prepay for gas ahead of time. Get there, show your code, and then fill up. Hammer and Truck Map is also good for directions. You don't want to be using Google Map. Like Google Map, if you look at it, it's going to show you the amount of time it's going to take for a regular car doing regular speed. You're only doing 65 miles per hour. You don't want to go past 65 miles per hour if you got a truck, because you're burning gas. So Hammer and Truck Map will tell you the right way to go as far as with your truck. All right, and then you can always download Google and have Google Off Map, because sometimes you get in areas where you're in the boonies, you're stuck. You don't have any type of signal, but you can still see where you're at, with the GPS. If it's wintertime, you have the diesel agent that can help keep from having your diesel freeze. I've had that happen with some of my trucks. Actually, recently, it froze and you got to change the filters and everything else. And when guys are stuck, they're stuck in like freezing areas, Montana, South Dakota, whatever, Washington. If you're stuck, then it's going to cost you money to get somebody to come out, help you out, so forth. So in the winter times, go ahead and get a diesel agent that can help from your diesel freezing. I always like to tell people, get Diesel Clean. Diesel Clean is put it in your system when you fill up every once in a while. Keep the truck going. Even if you got a rental, it's still good to do it. I know a lot of people that's like, hey, I got a rental, because we run trucks, people that just getting started with their rentals. And like, man, I'm just focused on this. You still want to keep the truck good, because you got to move, especially renting for a month. You want to make sure you got, in the wintertime now, winter windshield washer fluid, because it keeps it from being frozen. And right now it's still potentially cold in certain areas. You go, like I said, South Dakota, Minnesota, certain areas be down to 30s, 20s, and you don't want your windshield to freeze up. So winter windshield washing fluid. You want to make sure you got extra coolant bottles, just like maybe one. You never know if you get low in coolant. You never know. All right. These things that prepare you for if you happen to have a situation. You don't have to depend on somebody else. I have multiple trucks. We always got to depend on different things that come up. But we try to make sure we have things prepped. It's kind of like having insurance. You have insurance, so if you get into something, your insurance can cover instead of trying to come out of pocket. You always got to make sure you got a fire extinguisher, which Make sure you got paper roll logs. A lot of you guys are using the ELD machines, which you have to by law. But you got to make sure you have paper logs, manual, so you can fill it in just in case that machine doesn't work. That's a part of your compliance that you need to have. Make sure you got extra water, maybe 4 or 5 bottles. Granola or fruit bar. I would tell you non-milk, because dairy makes you go to the bathroom. So something that you never know, if you get stuck somewhere, something comes up, you can just chew on, but it's not making you go to the bathroom. Have a backup prepaid card with like about $100 on there. One of the drivers recently jumped out the cab, locked the door while he was going to the bathroom, and needed somebody to come and open up the doors. That cost about $80. Right? You never know what can come up. You never know if your card is not working personally through your bank or whatever, but you got a prepaid card on Dash, you can always use it. So I'll say prepaid card $100. Have some flushable wipes. If you can, get a sleeping bag. Sleeping bag you can get, Walmart got them for $20, $25. You can get one of those. You never know what could come up. Trust me, in this business, anything can come up. You might have to sleep in a sleeping bag in the cab or possibly outside if something comes up. And always have like some caffeine shots or boosters. Not some fake stuff like this. You can get stuff from Whole Foods, look online at Amazon. Just something that you could just get a shot to, get you going if you need to. Especially if you're kind of tired and you have the right day. I would not advise doing Red Bull or the 5-hour energy, stuff like that. Stuff in there that throws you down. You want something that's caffeine, that's natural, that probably doesn't have any sugar in it. Something that you can just put in a water bottle and shake it up. If you look at our videos, we do dispatch for box trucks and semi trucks, but we mainly focus on box trucks with this channel because a lot of people get into business. We just had this person right here, South ATL Logistics. They got involved with us. They only got at 33 days, and we already got him on the road. Right? We got him this load right here, which he's taking. Just got set up. He's going from Fayetteville, North Carolina to Austin, Texas for $2,500. Not bad for his first 3 days having authority and the first day getting set up with us. And he didn't have a lift gate, which we advise everybody to have a 26-foot box truck with E-track and a lift gate. Of course, you got a pallet jack if you can, but if you can't, we still can run you. So hopefully this information helps you out as far as the necessities you need to make sure you have when you're just starting. Also, one thing I just learned, you want to make sure you look on the back of your driver's license, because in some states, even though we know you can be non-CDL when it comes down to driving a box truck, some states on the back of your driver's license says up to 16,000, and that state I know is Illinois. But you want to look on the back because you don't want to get into a box truck, drive, get pulled over by patrol, and then they say, hey, you're not qualified to drive this truck and we got to shut you down. Share this video with anybody out there that's getting in the box truck business, because we want to make sure we help them, because things are real. And spending a bunch of money to get in this business and not making the money that you want to make, or potentially getting shut down or messing up your connection with someone you might be doing a deal with to help you out and so forth, is a big thing. So make sure that you have everything together. Look at this video. Like I said, like, share, comment, send it out to everyone. And there's some other videos on the side that you can look at about how we help people, how you can help yourself, or just look at everything and see how it is to be in the box truck business.